let's get into some of the resources for the public or people that might be watching that you can tell us about.
Okay. Whether you live in Columbia and I just tried this out myself last week, but I used to tell my kids, they would come to me and say, hey, so-and-so said blah, blah, blah. And I say, did you check it out for yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Always. You're not just going to bring something. I always say, did you check it out for yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so one of the resources I want everybody to know is find, F-I-N-D, .help. Findhelp.com. I'm sorry. Findhelp, HELP.com. If you go to anybody got their phone handy?
Yeah.
Okay. If you go to and just Google findhelp.com, this is one of the neatest websites. And I'm not real good into technology, but this is one of the neatest help sites. You're going to click on it. Oh, you did? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And then it's going to ask you for your zip code.
Okay, we'll put this up on the screen.
You put in your zip code. Just put in, I don't know. I don't want to put in Murray County. I put in 27703.
27703.
That's in North Carolina. It will bring up a whole list of resources. Usually it has housing, food.
So I just typed in food,
medical.
for example.
You put in food?
Yeah, just for example.
And then how many resources came up?
It's like 110.
110 resources for 27703.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Now try Murray. That is and everybody uses their phone nowadays. This is just wonderful. This is a wonderful website.
I'd never heard of this. This will come in handy at work for people that need it. All right, let's do food again.
So, guys, is watching findhelp.com.
Yeah,
if you know anybody out there that's in need.
Or .org?
It's .com or .org. I'm sorry.
.org.
Yeah. Either way, it'll pull it up.
Yeah.
.com or .org. There's 91 for Murray
91 food resources in Murray County.
County. Yep.
And that's for anybody in need.
Anybody in need.
Mm-hmm.
You just click on there, and then it will tell you where they are. And it's a lot of phone calling, but some of the social workers, we used it for a long time. Matter of fact, that's the second name of it. It used to be called Ask Aunt Bertha. So
Ask Aunt Bertha.
Yeah. So if you go and you put in Ask Aunt Bertha, it will connect you to the findhelp.org.
That's pretty cool. I never knew that.
Yeah. See, so that's one. Another one, I really like to specialize in the elderly. And I'm going to be I have a lot of hats, irons in the fire, they used to say. But I'm not ready to sit down yet. But I just retired in December from my full-time job. But I'm starting a part-time job in April. And I'm going to be seeing patients or clients in a clinic. I don't want to say too much right now, but I'll be seeing people in the clinic. And I really want to specialize. One of my specialties is going to be the elderly. Because I just want to say this to those that are listening. You have to experience things for yourself to get the full effect. I retired December 31st, and I went home. The first 2 weeks, it was cool. I didn't have to do nothing, lay around.
Living it up.
Boy, but since that time up until now, I have been lonely. I have been depressed.
Dang.
I have, asked myself, is this it? Is this what retirement is? And I was like, 2 months of this, I started looking. I started calling. I started looking.
You're so used to working so much. That's
right. And I would tell you, I found a job and I was going to be working 2 days from home and 2 days remote. Went to the training in Nashville for 3 days, and I had to turn their computer back in that next week. And the reason why, I couldn't get that computer.
Until getting old.
So I tip my hat to the young people, but that doesn't mean I can't work.
Right.
That doesn't mean I'm not valuable. That's just something that I've never been able to do it. You know, I really had to learn. So you find other things. And so that's why I'm really excited to be working with some Medicare patients, because nobody wants them. But they are going to come and see me, and they'll know that they're wanted and they are respected. So I said all that to say there's a resource called AAAD. Oh, I forgot. I got a camera here. AAAD. This is a brochure. And he's going to put some of this stuff out there, but I'm going to give you the phone number. It's 866-836-6678. And they service Hickman County, Perry County, Lewis County, Wayne County, Lawrence, Giles, Marshall, Lincoln, Moore, Franklin County, Coffee County, and Bedford County. And some of the things that they do, if you ever heard of the Choices program, y'all ever heard of that?
I've heard of it, yeah.
Okay, so a lot of people are scared of the Choices program. AAAD can help you walk through it. They're scared because Daddy is living in the house. He can't take care of himself anymore. He keeps falling down. You keep bringing him to the hospital. He needs a caregiver. Yeah. He needs that Choices program.
Right.
But people won't sign up for it because it's a state-funded program. So when Daddy passes away and he has a house, people say, oh, they'll take the house. They do not take the house. What they do, this is the state of Tennessee, they want their money back that they spent.
All right.
So if Daddy had a caregiver for 6 months, and they were paying somebody $15 an hour for 40 hours a week. I don't know what the math is on that, but whatever it is, the state will put a lien on that property for that amount of money.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So if you sell it. So what I find in talking with people about this program, I'm not doing that. I don't want them to take my house, and you try to explain it, but you don't want to take care of Daddy. You're
too busy.
You're too busy, and you bring Daddy to the hospital, and you leave him.
Yeah, you want somebody else to take care of him.
And then the social workers, guess what they have to do?
They're trying to find a resource.
They got to make an Adult Protective Services report
Yep.
that Daddy is laying here in the hospital and nobody's coming to get him. So I'm going to give them my. I'm so involved in this that they will have my email, and I want people to email me with questions. They have, and this is the other thing I want to say. The hospital has social workers. Some clinics have social workers. The health department has social workers. But guess what? The community doesn't have a social worker. And I'm willing to be the community social worker for right now. This is something, I'm laying at home. I'm sad. I'm lonely. But I'm like, I got resources. I got stuff in my head.
You still want to help.
That I can share. And I still want to help. So that's AAAD. They do Choices. They help people with their income tax over a certain age. This is your Meals on Wheels program. Yeah. This is what this is.
Okay.
I'm going to talk a little bit about the veterans here in town. I have a handout. You will hear me talk about VSO. That's a Veteran Service Officer. We have 2 of them at the Memorial Building here in Columbia. We also have Operation Stand Down here in Columbia. It's over by, it's on 1900 B Shady Brook Street in Columbia, Tennessee. What do? They help veterans. They have resources. They have DME, that's durable medical equipment, wheelchairs. Yeah. They can help you with walkers. They can just help a veteran that's coming straight out of the military. He should see the VSO, the Veteran Service Officer. And the one here in Columbia, I didn't bring his phone number, but they're right in the Memorial Building, and they have 2 of them. The other thing, again, I'm going to talk about seniors for a minute. I have a sheet that has a bunch of items that's required if you need your senior to get on Medicaid, or if you need your senior to go to a nursing facility. Mm-hmm. They ask for tons of things from you. And so I'm talking to people that do not have somebody in the hospital, and they want to email me. We can get together some kind of way, and I can get you this list. Yeah. You need proof of age, proof of citizenship, financial resources. Yes, they want to know about your checking account, savings account, all of that. Because if you have money in the bank, this has happened so many times to social workers. You have money in the bank, but you want to get your mother or your father in a nursing home. They got to spend that money. Mm-hmm. It's a spend down situation. Mm-hmm. But I can't tell you how many times they say, that's not fair, that's not fair. Well, if somebody goes to a nursing home, they have to have nursing home Medicaid, or they can pay out of pocket. And if you're going through nursing home Medicaid, you're going through the state of Tennessee. There's no way to get around it. Mm-hmm. Another resource I have is here in Tennessee, we have blind services. So if you have somebody in the home that is blind and you want to give them some resources, or show them how to cook, or show them how to do different things, show them how to situate the furniture in the house, the state of Tennessee will get somebody in there to teach you that, and it don't cost you a penny. Wow. And that phone number for blind services is 800-628-7818. You also have the Columbia Lions Club, mm-hmm. and that number is 931-215-3273. Also, just let me mention the Family Center. I know a lot of people are familiar with the Family Center. It's over on Beckett Street, but people don't realize all the resources that the Family Center has. Mm-hmm. For instance, if you need prescription drugs and you don't have insurance, Murray Regional Foundation donates money to the Family Center for you to get your prescriptions.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
See, nobody knows it. And so that should be a resource if you having trouble getting your medicine. Now, I will say this. If you're in the hospital, you're in Murray Regional Hospital, you have no insurance, or you have no money to get your medicines, all you have to do is ask for a social worker in the hospital. The social worker will get you some medicines through the foundation. They do have a cutoff. I'm not sure about the amount the social worker in the hospital can tell you, but they can help you get your medicine. But if you're not in the hospital and you just go to the doctor's office and they giving you this medicine, mm-hmm. You can call the Family Center, and they can help you. The Family Center also helps with glasses, and their number is 388-3840. And they also help. They are in conjunction with the Lions International Glasses Assistance, so they're there to help as well.
Now, real quick about the medicine. Is so if you got insurance, like the insurance I have, I've been prescribed medications before, but insurance wouldn't cover it.
Okay.
So would that play into that?
Okay, so two things for you. Because you have a commercial insurance policy, you need to fill out a patient assistance form.
Okay.
And whoever prescribes the medicine, Pfizer just came in my mind. Pfizer, you can look it up online or you can ask your doctor's office. That doctor fills out that information, and you're not making $100,000 a year.
Yeah.
Your Pfizer will help you, and they may even give you that prescription for a year at low cost or no cost.
That's pretty cool. It's a good resource to have. I know a lot of people have that issue.
And it's called patient assistance program, where they can look up whoever's making that.
Right.
And they can fill that out. Social work used to do it all the time, fill out the form for people in the hospital, but because it takes so long sometimes to fill out, then you can do it on yourself, or your doctor's office can do it.
Oh, very nice. That's very cool.
That's a lot of great information out there for y'all. I hope y'all really use that for your advantage, and thank you for sharing that.
Thank you. I've got a couple more, but one I just gotta say it. I cannot leave here without leaving. If you are 60 years old or older, you can qualify for food stamps under a different program. It's the Food Stamps Over 60. It's called OSNAP.
Snap.
And the phone number to call. Oh, and the real good thing is you don't have to go nowhere. You can do it all over the phone or online. You do not have to go there. You might have to mail some information in, but they will help you. It's called the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP, formerly referred to as the Food Stamp Program. Our purpose is to assist those that are 60 years and older or disabled individuals on SSI or SSDI. And this program is for the 13 surrounding counties. And it's we call it Food Stamps Over 60.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Now, are we done on time?
No, you can
Oh,
keep
okay,
going. You got a few more
good.
minutes.
Also, there's a fund here right in town, right down the street from here. You do have to have a social worker to help you with this program. So if you're in the hospital social workers can help you. But if you're in the community, I'm putting myself on the line as a community social worker, can help you, because the social worker does have to help you. You can get up to $1,000 per person, and it's on a case-by-case situation. You must be a Murray County resident. You must be 55 years old in age, and there's no financial qualifications. The items that are covered are dentures, glasses, hearing aids, medicine, handicap wraps, doctor visits, medical tests. Those are the main ones. And again, you have to have a social worker to fill this form out and sign their name on the form. So if you're in the hospital social workers can help you. It's called the Estes Fund. If you're not in the hospital, you're going to email me. I've worked with them for many, many years. And Murray County, one thing about it, they believe in taking care of their own. So that's the Estes Fund. A couple more, because I could be here all night. And I'm just telling you, I have 2 boxes full of resources, and I just grabbed some to come to the program.
Yeah.
This next one is domestic violence. I do want to talk about that. Here in Columbia, we have the Center of Hope. If you're in a situation and you need to get out of it, call. They will help you. Their number is 381-8580. There's also the Domestic Violence YMCA, and that's 800-334-4628. And if you're looking for emergency shelter, that's 615-896-7377. And when I type this form out to bring it, at the top I have somebody cares about you.
That's right. That's right.
They really do.
And I've actually used Center of Hope quite a bit at work.
They're very
domestic
very
situations.
good.
Yeah, they do a good job.
Very good. The other thing is not that I want to talk about is not so much a resource, but it kind of sort of is. I just want to ask people, do you have an advance directive? Do you have one?
No,
you guys are kind of young, but
well, I've talked about it. Me and my wife have, and we just haven't done it yet. But.
okay.
Yeah.
So advance directive, and I have a form here, and I can always kind of walk people through filling it out. Again, they do have it at the hospital, and I have some as well. What you're going to do on an advance directive, you're going to put your name.
Let them know what that is, though.
Oh, okay. What an advance directive is I like to explain it this way. Let's say you're in the hospital, and unfortunately, they got to make a decision. You're on the ventilator, and they need to make a decision whether to keep you on the ventilator or take you off the ventilator. You've never talked about this. You never thought about it. And so now you got people, sometimes the hospital ethics committee has to decide on whether to pull the plug or not. And that shouldn't be. You should have this form filled out so you can tell people if I want to be on life support or I don't want to be on life support.
Right.
Do I want to have CPR? Do I want treatment? There's a question on here. Do you want treatment for a new condition? Let's say you already have a heart condition and it's pretty bad, pretty severe, and you break your arm falling down the steps. You get to decide, do you want this arm treated or not?
Mm-hmm.
Those kind of things. Do you want to be on tube feet? Some people don't want that.
No, I don't think I would.
Some people don't.
Yeah.
But some people do. Some people say, do
They
any
still want
and
to, yeah.
everything. But guess what? If you don't tell us, we don't know. In the opposite situation, some people don't want CPR.
Right.
Yep.
They just absolutely don't want CPR. But you're unconscious. Nobody knows if you want CPR or not because you never did an advance directive. And guess what? If you come to the hospital, guess what they're going to do? CPR.
Yep.
They can lose their license if they don't
If they
try
don't
to
do
save
it, yeah.
For sure.
So,
CPR instructor right there.
okay, well, good.
Yeah.
So you could even explain. Did I explain it good enough?
No, you
for
did very good. Most of them have a DNR, which is a
do not resuscitate.
Which is the same thing basically. But yeah, it's a good tool to have done, and I need to have it done because I mean, you know, I'm pretty loved by my family, but I wouldn't want to lay there for months.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
and
And they don't
wasting time.
Yeah, and they have to make the decision for
Right.
you.
So if I make the decision, then it's on me at that
then
point.
It's said, then it's said and done, and it keeps down confusion. It keeps down the fighting
Yep,
amongst
yep.
the family
And-
Because you made that decision.
Correct.
Right.
And a spouse, correct me if I'm wrong, cannot override an advance directive, correct?
That's the Tennessee law.
Okay, that's what I thought.
That's the Tennessee law. So when I'm doing it in the hospital, if there's a husband and a wife there,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I address both of them. I really do.
That's hard.
And
too.
I make them talk about it, because what happens is if the person does it and they don't tell the spouse, and then they come and it's a bad situation,
Yeah.
man,
They ain't happy.
man,
I
man.
come back when one of them leave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a situation.
Yeah.
And then I have a list. I have a page and a half, a little bit more, of all kind of resources. I'm just gonna name off a couple of them. I talked about the Family Center, Harvest Share Food Pantry. That's 381-4285. That's here in town. I have several churches here in town. A lot of them are here off 7th Street, where you can come and get meals. Let's see.
We could post
Family.
it on there.
Yeah,
too.
we
We'll
can
put a picture
post
up.
it. Catholic Charities. Oh, foreclosure assistance. Now, when the time I printed this up, they did have some money, but Legal Aid had some grant money for people who were behind in their mortgages. And so I have to make a disclosure. I'm not sure if they still do. And I like to say, you got to check it out for yourself. So Legal Aid is 381-5533. And they had a person on here, and I'm not sure if she's still here, but her name was Tabitha Molmar, Molmar. Number was 615-780-7122. You must be a homemaker. Also, if you guys, know about SCAT transportation,
Mm-hmm.
did you know that if you have TennCare, most of your TennCare cards have transportation?
I did not know
A
that.
lot of people don't know that. So you look on the back of that TennCare card, and it will have the transportation. The My Ride for seniors 60 and over, that was a program we had. I don't believe that's still in service.
Okay.
Moms, and that's Murray United Ministry. You have to call 24 hours in advance, but they can get you to some doctor's appointments. And that number is 931-626-6867. Now, the health department, let's talk about that for a second. I'm going to give you their phone numbers, 388-5757. If you do not have health insurance, you cannot have like Medicare or Medicaid. If you have no medical insurance, you can go to the health department, and I believe they charge $5 to $7 for a visit, and they will help you with medicine. So just remember, the health department is still there. And they do see people.
Mm-hmm.
Lastly, I want to touch on mental health a little bit. First, I want to give this phone number. If you are suicidal, homicidal, or thinking about, or somebody's threatening to kill you, 988. That is the new crisis line. It used to be you call 911, but for mental health emergencies is 988.
Yep.
Also, if you do not have insurance, I didn't bring the form, but I'll tell you where to go. We have Safety Net here in the state of Tennessee. Safety Net, if you are having depression, did have insurance, now you don't have it anymore, and you're suicidal, you're thinking about hurting yourself, you need to talk to somebody. We have a safety net program, and you need to go to Centerstone or Mental Health Co-op here in town. Mental Health Co-op is over by it's 2 doors down from McDonald's on Troutwood. Centerstone is now next to Ascend Bank, right here close to the hospital, Ascend Credit Union. Centerstone is right across from them in a glass building. If you can make it to those places, tell them you want to apply for safety net. So I know that's a lot, and when I start doing this, I want to start doing this monthly, and I'm working on how to get that going. But I'm not going to give you a whole lot because I really want you to retain this, make a book like I got. I've got 2 boxes and a big binder full of resources.
I bet.
And I want to share them. And I will say this. I like to share because people didn't always share with me.
Mm-hmm.
I had a son. He had good grades. He wanted to go to Vanderbilt, so we did a Parent Plus loan. Then I went and got my bachelor's and then my master's program.
Wow.
And I'm not going to say how much, but I had deep debt. And I just figured I'd be paying student loans the rest of my life. I don't know how I found out about it, but probably 10 years after the fact, I found out about the program, the loan forgiveness program.
Mm-hmm.
And the loan forgiveness program, if you work, you have these loans, and you pay something on them monthly. Sometimes I paid $100, but it don't matter. As long as you work out that you pay something every month on these loans, and you work at a school, you work at a fire department, police department, or a non-profit for 10 years. You just have to work at a non-profit for 10 years. It doesn't have to be the same one. You can work at, like I did, I worked at Centerstone a little while. I worked at Murray Regional for 10.5 years. I worked at Vanderbilt for some years, but they have to be a non-profit. Once you do that 10 years and you've been paying, your loans are forgiven. And I'm talking about, I went into retirement with 0 student loans.
Wow.
Mm.
It really does work. It was really a blessing. So that's
Get all the resources out there for Murray County and more. And
more, yeah.
We definitely will be posting all that great information you gave us. And we just thank you for everything you told us on that.
Yes. This is the K Squared Show. Remember to like, comment, share, and please subscribe to the video. Y'all have a good night.